Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with a video where I'm going to be talking about the spring 2024 animes that I'm interested in, that I'm going to watch, and like all the other shows that are going to be airing, which one I'm interested in, which one I have read the manga about, so I'm interested about the adaptation, stuff like that. I usually make videos like this every single end of an anime season. So winter is ending, new shows will start. This is going to be spring 2024, and yeah, so here I am talking about the different animes. I'll also mention all the animes that I will be watching and reacting this upcoming season. So like that's also another thing that I do alongside this. I'll also make a separate post later on, like just highlighting the shows that I'll be reacting to. But yeah, I like talking about anime, and I like seeing the shows which are going to be coming and discussing about that. So that's what I'm going to be doing here today. So let us get started then. So I am here in my anime list, as you can see. No, sorry, not my anime list. Annie list. Sorry about that. I used to use my anime list before, but due to some problematic like situations, I have stopped using it. There's a lot of ads there. I just cannot it just pops up continuously yeah. So Analyst is at least in my opinion better in that regard. So I'm here in Analyst, and as you can see, it is 2024, season is spring, and I've only did the TV shows for now. After going through the TV shows, I'm going to go to the movies, then like the ONAs, OVAs, all that stuff. Okay, so first the TV shows. So this season, I think I've calculated I will be reacting to 7 shows, which is kind of a big like a number. But I know that only one show from the previous season, that is winter 2024, will be continuing in this one, which is which has like 24 episodes. That is Dungeon Meshi. Only Dungeon Meshi has 24 episodes, so that will be carrying on. So that's why I have an opportunity to react to 1 or 2 more shows. However, obviously this season is packed, so I had to choose 7 because there's quite a few that I want to react to, and quite a few that I'm interested in. So yeah, there you go. I'll talk about all of them. So the first one is Konosuba. Now I'm going to open the link. I'm going to go to the page, and here we go. Obviously everyone knows Konosuba. Like I'm pretty sure anyone who watches anime knows about Konosuba. So Konosuba season 3 is coming, which is very good. I've always been waiting for season 3. It's been a while that we got to see season 2. We did get the spin-off though about Megumin, which was very fun. I also reacted to that, but the main thing is back. So the 3rd season of Konosuba, the dysfunctional party is back, but they may be short a member soon because Kazuma is over it. Delusion with adventure, he wants to become a monk. But Aqua, Megumin and Darkness call Bull. However, the career dispute gets put on hold when a princess requests to hear about their tales. Will the taste of fame at the royal castle keep them together, or will this mark their farewell too? Now, I do know that I've seen the trailer. I do know the princess. I think her name is Iris. I used to play the game, the gacha game for Konosuba, and I remember seeing her over there as far as I can remember. So I do know about her. However, I don't know much about her though, because I didn't play the game that long. But I do know about her. So it'll be interesting to see which direction this goes. And yeah, this should be fun. I'm really looking forward to this. This is the first one that I first show from spring 2024 that I will be reacting to. And oh boy, Konosuba is one of my favorite shows. It's hilarious, and I'm just so happy that it is back and I will be able to react to it. So yeah, really excited for this. This is the first show that I'll be reacting to. Okay, and then this one, the GOAT. Oh, Mushoku Tensei. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Mushoku Tensei 2 Part 2. So obviously there's no synopsis because there's a second core of Mushoku Tensei 2, but we all know what happened in the first part of season 2. Everything we saw, like Rudy meeting Sylphie and all that stuff, and then the whole thing in the end. So yeah, now we will be going after that, I'm guessing, like expanding on that. So I'm really looking forward to this. And you know, like Mushoku Tensei is a show that I didn't really have that much of an opinion about before, but you know, especially the previous season when I saw it, like the part one of like season two, I'm genuinely like like very fascinated by this show, because this show is something that I didn't expect the direction it was going. It is going now. I didn't expect it to take such a direction where we get to see Rudy's development in such a high degree is absolutely insane. And I know that like there's a lot more to cover after this. I do know that the light novel goes, it's a light novel, isn't it? Yeah, the light novel goes way past this. I think like there's at least like a chance to get at least how many, at least 2 or 3 more seasons, I think, as far as I've heard, how big the light novel is and how like huge it is. So I'm very much excited for the future of this show. But yeah, part 2, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. This is the second show that I will be reacting to this season. Okay, the next one, this is Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc. We got to see the trailer very recently, and so okay, you know what? Let me read the synopsis first. Adaptation of the Hashira training arc. Hashira, the Demon Slayer Corps' highest-ranking swordsmen and members. The Hashira training has begun in order to face a forthcoming battle against Muzan Kibutsuji. Each with their own thoughts and hopes held in their hearts, a new story for Tanjiro and the Hashira begins. The first episode has a runtime of 1 hour, received an early premiere in cinemas, alongside the final episode. So right, I'm guessing we're going to get like like this on the streaming platforms when this starts airing, like this 1 hour extra thing. So yeah, but like there you go, Demon Slayer. Like obviously I will be reacting to it. I've reacted to the other seasons as well. And yeah, and I've heard this is going to be a short one because it's starting from May, and as far as I've heard that this is a shorter arc, so it won't take long for them to cover this. So yeah, like let's go. And I'm guessing we're going to get acquainted, like very much acquainted with so many other, like all the other Hashiras this time. Like we have met a few of them, but this time I'm guessing we're going to meet each and every one of them and properly meet them, get introduced to them and all that. So yeah, that's interesting. This is the third show that I'll be reacting to this season. Okay, the next one is Slime, or Tensei Shitara Slime Dattaken, third season. Now here's the thing, I don't react to this because I didn't react to it, I think like second season or so. I never reacted to it, so I never ended up reacting to this. But this is one of my favorite shows. Like this is one of my favorite shows that I don't react to, unfortunately. But yeah, I watched this on my own. I've watched all the other seasons. This show gets better and better every season, and I'm genuinely impressed by how good this is. So I'm very much excited for the third season, and yeah, even though I won't be reacting to it, I'm very much excited for this. So yeah, because I don't think I can react to it at this point because we've went through so many things. So I don't even have the time to react to it. So yeah, I will like watch it on my own just like I usually do. But Slime is one of my favorite shows, like in the isekai genre, in the whole like like this type of show genre. I really love this show. It's one of the best. And yeah, so there you go. I'm looking forward to this when this is going to air. I'm pretty sure this will probably have like at least like 24 episodes. Wait, has they written how many? Format? No, I don't think it's still written. No, there isn't any. I think this might have 24 episodes or so, or if not, it'll probably have again like 2 cours, like cour 1 and cour 2 or something like that. But yeah, I'm very much excited for this. But I won't be reacting to this, so there you go. And we have the next one, My Hero Academia Season 7. Good God, I remember watching Season 1 just it seems like just back like a few days ago. Like I just watched the watched Season 1, and now we're at Season 7. Bro, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, Season 7. I've reacted to. From which season have I been reacting to My Hero Academia? I don't remember. Was it the 4th or was it the 5th? probably the fifth, wasn't it? No, or was it the fourth? I don't remember, but I have been reacting to this for a while. So yeah, I'll be continuing reacting to this is season 7. And yeah, I really like season 6. I felt like My Hero Academia started quite strong, then it kind of slowed down, and like I don't know, like season 3 4 kind of like I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it that much. It was good, but then the recent season happened, season 6, which was actually quite good. I genuinely liked it, and I don't know which direction it's going to go now. Season 7, let's see. Yeah, but this is the fourth show that I'll be reacting to. Yeah, there you go. All right, the next one, Kaiju Hachigo. Okay, I actually don't know anything about this. I've heard people talking about this though. I won't be reacting to this, but I'm kind of interested. Let me read the synopsis. With the highest kaiju emergence race in the world, Japan is no stranger to attack by deadly monsters. Enter the Japan's Defense Force, a military organization tasked with neutralization of kaiju. Kafka Hibino, a kaiju corpse cleanup man, has always dreamed of joining the force. But when he gets another shot at achieving his childhood dream, he undergoes an unexpected transformation. Oh, I was wondering if he's going to become a kaiju himself. Yeah, how can he fight kaiju now that he has become one himself? Wow, okay. Like, I have heard a lot of people actually talking about this. I think this has a manga, and I'm guessing people who are talking about this have probably read the manga and have they really liked it. But I genuinely have no idea about what this is, which direction this is going to go, what type of show is it. From the synopsis, that's all I can understand. But yeah, I have no clue. But I'm looking forward to this. I will be watching this. Not reacting to this though, because there's a lot of other shows I will be reacting to. I don't have time to react to this, but I will be watching it. So I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, wait, how many shows did 1, 2, 3, 4, 4? Alright, then we have this one. Maogakuin no Futeki Gosha. That show. Arnold's Voldigold, isn't it? Yeah? Second cour of second season. I haven't watched the second season. I didn't get the time, and I've heard that it actually kind of is not that interesting anymore from other people. The ratings kind of show that, like it like fell off quite hard. Like it's like in 6.8 or something. Yeah, it's in 6.8 or something, as far as I remember. But yeah, that's why I didn't watch it. I probably won't be watching part 2 either, because it's a good show. I like the first season. It's okay, but I'm not really that much of a big fan of this. So I probably won't watch this either. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Either way, if I watch this, if I decide to watch this, I will have to watch part 1 of season 2. But I doubt I'll have that time. So yeah, I probably will skip this. Either way, there you go. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Spice and Wolf. Ooh. Right. Oh god, I am just so hyped about this. Spice and Wolf, Okamito Koshinryo, merchant needs the wife's wolf. I'm just going to read the synopsis for people who don't know about this. This is a gem. Lawrence is a traveling merchant selling various goods from a horse-drawn cart. One day he arrives at a village and meets a beautiful girl with the ears and tails of an animal. Her name is Holo the Wise Wolf, and she brings bountiful harvests. She wishes to return to her homeland, and Lawrence offers to take her. Now, the once lonely merchant and the once lonely wife will begin their journey north. So, this is a show, obviously everyone knows, this is a show that aired before. I think it had, did it have 2 seasons? I cannot really remember. Or was it like 24 episodes? I cannot remember that, but it had a good chunk of it, like in anime format, and it was really good. It was one of the best shows when I started, like not best, it's still one of the best shows. It was one of the most popular shows when I started watching anime. Like when I started watching anime, it's back in like 2013 or something. This was one of the most popular shows, and I did watch it. I was fairly new to anime at that time, and I really liked it, and it's coming back again. And I genuinely hope they're able to, like, these type of shows which are like having like remakes and stuff. if the original anime is like a good adaptation and a good thing, I feel like the newer remakes have a high expectation of surpassing that. I hope this is able to do it, but then again, it's Passion, isn't it? Oh Lord, I don't know. Like, hopefully they're able to pull this off, because Passion, I've seen Passion's works. They usually do like etsy shows and stuff, and a few others. Um and I would say that the quality of it, I've always felt, is quite average. It isn't quite bad, it isn't quite good either. But as far as I can remember in my memories, Spice and Life was a good show. Like it like, the animations and everything, as far as I can remember, was absolutely so gorgeous. Like, in my memories that I can remember. So I'm kind of concerned about that part, but I'm going to go in with a positive mindset. I will be reacting to this. I like another thing. I remember nothing about this show. I genuinely remember nothing. All I remember is that that Holo was there. Like on like a on like a wheat cart. As far as I can remember, she used to sit there, and I don't know, like, she used to eat apples and stuff. As far as I can remember, that's all I can remember. And I also remember Holo is smart as hell. And I remember the show having actually a lot of, like, brain, like, like political, like, not political, but I would say like economical, like, stuff, where Holo, like, where it was pretty obvious by watching those episodes that Holo's a genius in these type of things. Like, she used to, like, make, like, help Lawrence out with, like, like, his business and stuff, and the way she used to go about it was very interesting. That's all I can remember from this show. So I don't remember much or anything at all. So it will kind of be like a completely new reaction to me, because I've watched this, like I said, I've watched this back in the days when I barely started anime. So I remember nothing. So I'm looking forward to this. I am a bit concerned about the fact whether they'll be able to keep up with the previous adaptation or surpass it. Hopefully they're able to do that, because I want this show to succeed, and I'm pretty sure it will, because this show is extremely popular. I hope this to succeed, the newest adaptation to succeed, and hopefully it continues, because I know, like, the light novel has ended, but the anime barely covered, like, a first section a little bit. So yeah, I genuinely want this to succeed, and hopefully, yeah, it's able to, like, keep up to our expectations or even surpass it. You know. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I'll be reacting to this episode number. This is show number 5. Yeah, 5, wasn't it? That I'll be reacting to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Next one is Date A Live. So, Date A Live, the 5th season of Date A Live. This has been ongoing for a while. I genuinely thought this is going to stop airing, like, at, like, season 3 or season 4. It's still ongoing, which I'm genuinely impressed. And I've watched Date A Live, like, all the, like, seasons, like, up until 5. Even watched I think, what was it called? The Data Bullet or something, like, like the one with Kurumi in it. And I even watched the Kurumi spin-off, the one where Kurumi, like, that whole thing I've also watched. I don't really remember much. I might have to go through, like, a recap video to boggle, like, kind of jog my memory back again. But I remember watching everything, and I've watched season 4 as well. So season 5 is here, and I think we're almost coming to, like, the end of the light novel. The light novel has ended, as far as I remember. I feel like we're coming to the end of the story. Like, maybe, like, there'll be a season 6 after this. I'm not sure, but yeah. So yeah, I'll be watching. I'll not be reacting to it, but I will be watching it. Because I've watched all the other seasons. I will watch it, and yeah, let's see how this goes. And, like, the one thing that this show actually does well is kind of, like, the characters, like, like, the varied amount of characters, like, all the different heroines. It reminds me of, like, a visual novel, like, a dating sim kind of, like, thing. And yeah. So anyways, I'll watch this on my own, obviously. Now, the next one is Mahoka Koko no Rettose, 3rd season. And yeah, I will be reacting to this. I reacted to season 2, I reacted to the spin-off, I reacted to almost everything that this show has given. I've also reacted to, I remember, the prequel. The thing about this show is, I am going to react to it However, I don't remember anything from the other. Like this show is kind of technical, and a lot of things is kind of technical. So there's a lot of things that I forget after watching, like a lot of the details. So I've completely forgotten a lot of the things from season 2 and also the movie. So I might need to watch recap videos to jog my memories again. But yeah, I will be reacting to this. I've reacted to the other 2 seasons as well. I'm going to continue reacting to it. And this is the 3rd season. After the battle against New Breed Front, Tatsuya and Miyuki enter the new magic engineering department. So yeah, I barely remember anything, about this. I remember season 1 quite well. However, from season 2 and then I don't remember much, because yeah, this show is kind of technical and there's a lot of things that you have to properly understand to actually and remember stuff. And I did understand a lot of the things. A lot of the things kind of went over my head, but then again, it's so technical that it kind of slips your mind off if you haven't. And we're getting season 3 quite a long while later. If this was just like 3 or 4 months later we get season 3, I probably would have remembered everything. But that's not the case. It's like 1 year has already passed and we're getting another season. So yeah, I will be reacting to this, but I might need to have forgotten a few things. Either way, we'll see. Yeah, so this is the sixth show that I'll be reacting to this season. Okay, next one is, what is this? Sasayaku yo ni koi wo utau. Oh, is this like a shoujo show? I think so. Sasayaku yo ni koi wo utau. After performing a song at her school's opening ceremony, musician Yori Asanagi receives an apparent love confession from freshman Himari Kino. But just as Yori decides she wants to return Himari's feelings, Himari reveals that she did not love her, but admires her. What? But you cannot unring a bell once struck. Yuri is determined to make Himari fall for her, not just her music. Will their hearts ever beat as one, or will their love fall out of tune? Okay. Why do these characters look like character from Oregairu? It kind of reminds me of characters from Oregairu. Either way, yeah, I'll watch this. It's obviously it's a shoujo show. Yeah, so yeah, I'll watch it. It's quite high. I can see 11th most popular spring show, most popular 2024. So I'm guessing this is quite good. So yeah, I will watch this. There's not much shoujo shows that I actually like. There was a show that used to air before. It was called Citrus. I know a lot of people absolutely loved Citrus, but I did not like it at all. For me, Citrus was just not like my alley at all. I liked obviously I like shoujo shows, but if it's not done properly, it's not done properly. I feel like Citrus wasn't done properly and I didn't like it. But there was another shoujo show that I absolutely loved, but I barely saw people talking about it, which is Bloom Into You, or Yagate Kimi ni Naru. It was one of the best shoujo shows I've ever watched. And I remember reading the manga as well and continuing it because it was so good. So hopefully this is this is able to I don't know, fascinate me, and I like this one because I remember Citrus. A lot of people liked it and I didn't like it, and I thought wait a minute, why does so many people like it but I don't like it? I did think about it, that so many people love this show but I don't. But yeah, I just realized my tastes for shoujo is maybe a little bit different from others. I loved Bloom Into You, but I saw barely any people talking about it. So I just realized that. So I'm kind of interested in seeing whether I will like this or not. So we'll see. We'll see. Either way, yeah, I'll watch this. Okay. Right, the next one, Yuru Camp, Season 3. The thing about Yuru Camp is, I thought about reacting to this, but for number one, this is Season 3. We're already in Season 3. Number 2, I even haven't watched Season 2. I watched Season 1, I barely remember it. So I feel like I might actually come back into Yuru Camp again. Watch it on my own. I'm not going to be reacting to it though. I'll be watching Season 1 on my own. Even though I've already watched it, I don't really remember anything. So I'll have to watch it again. Then I'll watch Season 2, then I'll probably continue with Season 3. Because I love slice of life shows, And I remember there was like a game that came out for Eurocamp as well. I forgot the name. It was actually a genuinely fun game. You know, you had to like go camping and stuff. It was a gacha game, but you had to go camp. It's still ongoing, I think. You had to go camping and you had to do different things. You know, and I really loved the game. I didn't continue because of time constraints. But if you like Eurocamp, you might want to check it out. You know, it's a gacha game, but the gacha part is just the dresses and the scenarios that you get. It's not the characters. All the characters are available as far as I can remember. So the game was that you go out camping and you have to do like certain things, and it's going to get like give you like a ranking, like A ranking or B ranking, how your camping went, and based on that you get rewards. It was a very fun game. I really enjoyed it. You know. Anyways, I'm talking about something completely different. But if you're a Eurocamp fan, you might want to check it out. It's genuinely fun. Even if you don't like gacha games, it's a bit different from normal gacha games. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll watch this. I plan on watching this on my own. I'll watch season 1 first, then I'll watch season 2, and then I'll watch this. So yeah. Okay. Hibike Euphonium season 3. Hibike Euphonium, I have plans on reacting to it. I'll react to it in the future, I feel like. But I've like this show is so popular, you know, and I've heard a lot of people comparing this to K-On! So I might actually watch this or react to this in the future, because I reacted to K-On! K-On! Was one of my most favorite slice of life shows. Not one of. K-On! Is my favorite slice of life shows. Like the best one. So if people comparing this to K-On!, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely going to be good. So maybe in the future when I get enough time, I'll react to all the seasons. For now, obviously I won't be watching this because I haven't watched season 1 or 2. So yeah, the third season of Hibike Euphonium. Kumiko's third year final begins with the concert bell at Kitauji High School. Over 90 members. Kumiko is now the president, does his best with the final high school club activities to try and win long desired gold at nationals. Yeah, so in the future maybe I will react to this, and when I start reacting to this, obviously I'll react to it from the beginning, season 1, season 2, like that. So yeah, not now though. Okay, what is this? Sentai Dai Shikaku. When Monster Army invaded Earth 13 years ago, the Divine Dragon Rangers wait, is this like Power Rangers or something? Divine Dragon Rangers rose up to stop them. With the war raging on, these great heroes are mankind's last hope. Okay, or are they? In truth, the invaders are subjugated within a year, forced to continue to crank out a monster a week for the Rangers to crush in front of their adoring fans. Bruh. But one monster has had enough. Okay, something has to change. He'll rebel against the might of the Dragon Rangers and destroy them all from there. Oh, so it's about this person, this monster who has had enough. I thought this was going to be like the Dragon Rangers doing stuff, but that's interesting. So wow, so the Dragon Rangers have defeated the monsters and they're just exploiting the monsters now. And one of the monsters is like, I've had enough, I'm going to rebel. Okay, that sounds very interesting. Okay, I'll watch this. Okay, this sounds fun. Right. All right. Yeah, I'll watch this on my own. Okay. What is this? Hananoi kun to koi no yama. Oh, okay. Is this a shoujo show? This is a shoujo anime, isn't it? Shoujo. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whenever I see shoujo shows, I always think I hate dramas. Like, not in that sense. Few drama, it's a little bit drama is okay, but shoujos just drag the drama so much. I absolutely hate that factor of most shoujo shows. So whenever I see a shoujo show, I'm always a little bit like concerned with whether I should get into it or not. Okay, let me read the synopsis first. Hananoi kun to koi no yamai. Hotaru Hinase is the first year in the high school that has a great family and wonderful friends. Not much luck when it comes to romance. One day she happens to see the hot boy from the class next door. I was, for a moment, I thought like Hotaru is a boy, but then I realized this is a shoujo show. So I then realized when I saw she that it's actually a girl. Okay, usually in like rom-com shows, it's usually the opposite. The boy is the lonely one and he just, suddenly, that kind. But this is a shoujo show, makes sense. And she happens to see a hot boy from class next door. Hananoi gets dumped. Oh no, class next door, Hananoi get dumped. Okay. Seeing Hananoi standing in the middle of the park alone, Hotaru decides to hand him an umbrella. Little act causes Hayano to ask her out soon after. But what does love even mean? What does it mean to be in love? Hotaru is flustered at suddenly being asked out by Hananoi, who has an endless amount of love for the person he loves and wants to do everything he can for them. It's a story about first love between a girl who doesn't understand romantic love and a boy that may be a bit too heavy-handed when it comes to love. Oh no, this seems... Oh my god, this whole synopsis screams that this is going to have extreme drama. I'm not sure, but this whole synopsis screams that it's going to have so much drama. I will watch. First of all, I'll wait for the ratings. I'm sure it'll get a good rating, and I will watch this. However, like I said, it'll all depend. Like if the drama content is bare minimum, then I can continue. I don't watch shoujo shows just because of the whole unnecessary drama and like just crazy absurd situations where a person can just resolve a situation by just talking to each other, but they decide not to do that and drag it out for freaking 5 episodes. I hate that. So I just avoid shoujo shows just because of that. But I'll give this a try and I'll see. But this synopsis is just, I don't know. I can get the feeling that this is going to have a lot of drama. But you know what? Yeah, I will have to watch this before understanding whether it's for me or not. So I will watch it on my own and see what it is, how it is. And yeah, okay. Right. Let's see. Alright, the next one is Windbreaker. What is this some kind of sports anime? The main picture seems like... No, what is this? When the average scores are the lowest but the fives are the strongest. Furin High School is renowned as super school of delinquents. What? Haruka Sakura, first year student, came from outside the city to fight the top. However, Furin High School has become a group that protects the town called Chime of the Windbreaker, Bofurin. Heroic legend of high school delinquent Sakura. Oh, so it's a bunch of delinquents protecting a city or a town. Oh, this is a shonen show, isn't it? Delinquents 75%. Well, obviously it's a show about delinquents. Yeah, it's a shonen show. Primary male cast. Okay, I'll watch this probably. It gives me the vibes of Tokyo Revengers, maybe. Kind of that. Obviously, Tokyo Revengers is completely different. But yeah, I might watch this. Delinquents beating up other delinquents. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Alright, what is this? Tensei shitara dainana oji. Tensei shitara dainana oji datta node kimama ni majutsu wo yuwamemasu. Right. So the 7th prince, he is the 7th prince, and that's why he started learning about magic, I think. That's the translation with my little knowledge of Japanese from watching animes. Okay, I feel like I've read this somewhere. I'm pretty sure I've read. I'm sure this has a manga, hasn't it? Yeah, manga. There you go. I think I've read this. This is the thing. Most of the isekai shows that you'll see, I probably have read the manga back once or twice, because this is just me. For me, isekai mangas are a junk food source. I love just eating it for a moment and just leaving it behind. So I feel like I've at least read 1 or 2 chapters for most isekai shows or mangas. So I'm pretty sure I've read this back once when, I'm pretty sure about it. Let's read the synopsis if I can remember. The qualities valued most in the study of magic are bloodline, aptitude, and effort. There was one sorcerer who, despite his deep love for magic, was born as a commoner and thus lacked the bloodline and aptitude for it. He died an unnatural death, wished he had studied magic more when he had the chance, then he was reincarnated as Lloyd, 7th prince of the kingdom of Salonum, and one blessed with a strong magical bloodline. Reborn with all the memories intact, along with the perfect bloodline and immense talent, he was determined to enjoy his new life, using extraordinary magical abilities to master the study of magic that was beyond the reach in his previous life. Wait, this is not an isekai, it's a reincarnation show. Wait a minute. Yeah, there was once a sorcerer, despite love for magic, born a commoner. And then he dies, he gets reincarnated as Lloyd. with a strong but okay, so this isn't an isekai. It's the same world. That's why not an isekai, I'm guessing. It's just like a reincarnation show. I doubt it'll have the isekai. Yeah, reincarnation. There you go. There's no isekai. There is an isekai tag. What? I don't think this is an isekai. Or is it? Not really sure. Either way, okay, I'll watch this. Obviously, I'll watch this on my own. But I feel like I've read this somewhere back, maybe once or twice. I'm pretty sure I have. Okay. The next one. Yozakura Sanchi no Daisaksen. What is this? Taiyo Asano is a super shy high school student and only person he can talk to is childhood friend Mutsumi Yozakura. It turns out Mutsumi is the daughter of the ultimate spy family. What? Even worse, Mutsumi is being harassed by her overprotective nightmare of a brother, Kyoichiro. What drastic steps will Taiyo have to take to save Mutsumi? Spy family comedy, the mission begins. Oh, this show! Oh, I read the manga before. I remember this. It's a manga, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's that whole mafia family or this like spy family or whatever. And is it that show or am I like mixing up this show with another show? I don't remember. There was I think it is this one. Yeah, this is the one that I read. It probably is. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. If it's not that show that I'm talking about, there's another show like a manga like this that I read, where it was like a bunch of like a gangster family, and there was this one girl, and the guy, as far as I can remember, the guy was engaged with the girl, but maybe not. Maybe I cannot remember it properly. If the guy was engaged with the girl, then this is not the manga that I read. This is something else, maybe. I cannot remember, but I feel like I've read the mangas. Like either I've read this manga or I'm just mixing this up with some other manga. But yeah, I'll watch this. This seems interesting, and yeah, because the manga that I remember that I read is that the girl was there, and then her family, each family member had like a speciality, and he had to like butt heads with each of the family members to kind of like I don't know, like become better friends with them and get more acquainted with them or something like that. I remember. This might not be the manga that I'm talking about. It might be something else completely. Either way, I'll watch this obviously. Unnamed memory. What's this? My wish as a champion is for you to descend the tower and be my wife. What? Climbing a deadly tower, Oscar seeks the power of his master, the Witch of Azure Moon. He hopes her incredible magic can break a curse that will kill any woman he takes for a wife. Oh my god. What type of curse is that? When the prince sees how beautiful Tinasha is, though she has a better idea since she's surely strong enough to survive his curse, she should just marry him instead. Tinasha isn't keen on the idea but agrees to live with Oscar in the royal castle for a year while researching the spell placed on the prince. The witch's pretty face hides several lifetimes of dark secrets. However, secrets that big and research. You know what? This synopsis seems very interesting. I'm kind of interested in this after reading the synopsis. Okay, I'll watch this. I'll definitely watch this. Okay. Oh wait, this is Black Butler. Kuroshitsuji. Kuroshi. Oh my god. Kuroshitsuji. Yeah. Kishiku Gakkohen. Okay, I haven't watched Black Butler ever, and I don't plan on watching it, so yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I'm sure a lot of people are very excited for this, people who love Black Butler, because I'm guessing this has been a while Black Butler has gotten any type of, like continuation. So, okay. Oh, this one. What's it called? Level ni kara cheat datta moto Yusha Koho no Mattari Sakere. I read the manga before. Honestly speaking, it was good, but I kind of got bored by the middle of it. So I kind of dropped it. But who knows, maybe the anime will change my mind. Because I've seen a lot of shows and mangas that I've read that I kind of got bored. When the anime aired, I watched it and I genuinely liked it. This has happened to me before. So yeah, I'll give this a try. It's a very, like, those slow life shows. It's basically that. It's basically, the manga is basically kind of like that. Um, so yeah, and there's one good thing. Like, I don't know, it might be a good thing for a few people, but a bad thing for a few people. But the main girl really just, like, really, like, gets together with him in the very couple of few chapters, as far as I can remember. You know, so yeah, like, I do remember reading it, but like I said, I kind of got bored by the middle of it. But it's an anime, I might change my mind. Wait, Rie Kugimiya is the voice actress? Oh my god, that is such a good news. Oh, I'm gonna love watching this. Just Rie Kugimiya is here. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it now. I'll more watch it even more now because of Rie Kugimiya. Okay, let me read. The Magical Kingdom of what? What? How is that pronounced? Kirode. Kirode summons hundreds of heroes from other worlds every year to fight their war against the Dark One and the army of powerful demons. Banaza is one of the heroes, summoned from the royal capital, Paluma, but something's not right. Banaza is not an average merchant. He has no magic. Oh, Banaza is only an average merchant. He has no magic, no fighting ability, and his stats are abyssal worse. Misha leaves him unable to return home. Rejected as a hero, he's stranded in another world, abandoned the far reaches of the kingdom by a cruel king who just wants him gone. Banaza's fate looked pretty bleak. But what will happen once the failed hero candidate finds himself with the super cheat powers once he hits level 2? Bruh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll watch this, definitely. Obviously, I have plans on watching this, but seeing Rie Kugimiya's name here, I'm gonna watch it even more. So there you go. Okay, next one. Bartender Camino Glass. A brilliant bartender can uplift any troubled soul with a glass of God. Glass of God? What does that mean? What? Alright, you know what? So little synopsis, but I'm very interested in this. It seems like, I feel like it seems like he's going to be one of those guys, like those bartenders who will be like, just obviously behind the bar. And he will listen to other people talking and kind of, maybe like solve their problems and stuff. It seems to be one of those guys. I remember there's a game like this as well. Not one, but I think like two games like this. One's called like Valhalla, I think, and another one is called, what was it called? There was another one. I've forgotten the name. It's like the same thing, but you basically the bartender, and a lot of people comes in and you listen to their troubles, and maybe sometimes give advice and stuff, and make like drinks and stuff and serve it to the people. That's just the game. That is the game. That's all. You just make drinks, listen to other people talking, but listening to the other people talking, like kind of brings you into their own story and lets you know about their story, and like that's how the storyline forms. There's a game. There's like two games. One, I'm pretty sure one's name is Valhalla or something like that. Another name is something I've forgotten. And like people who like those types of games, yeah, it's one of the best things. I have played it for a while, and I haven't played it that much. This kind of reminds me of that, maybe like like the bartender will be there making drinks and listening to the people, and I'm sure they will get multiple stories here. It's going to be one of those, and maybe we're going to get to know a little bit more about the bartender as well. Something like that. I feel like, yeah, I'm very interested in this. I'll watch this. All right, the next one. What is this? Oh my god, this whole poster screams isekai. Okay, let me see if I'm correct or not. Kami wa game ni ueteru. In the over-abundance free time, the gods grew bored and decided to create challenging battles of wits to spice things up. Their opponent, humanity. A select few players called apostles meet the gods in the spiritual realm playing field to beat the deities on their own game. Former god named Leshia has woken after sleeping for thousands of years, and her first demand is to meet Desaire's very best player. She is introduced to Faye, an acclaimed rookie apostle. Together they plan to challenge gods and win. Ultimate prize. But no one in human history has managed to clear 10 games because the gods can be capricious, outrageous, and sometimes downright incomprehensible. Face of absurdity, what can the apostles do but not enjoy the contents to its fullest? Okay, I was wrong. It's saying an isekai. But it obviously is like a fantasy thing. Right, this should be interesting. It kind of reminds me of No Game No Life style, like where you play games and stuff. And okay, this should be interesting. But these character designs are just so generic. Like, this dude, I feel like I've seen him, I've seen this face in like 5 other isekai shows, I feel. And there's literally Saber here, like Artoria Pendragon Saber. But yeah, this synopsis sounds fun, so I'm looking forward to it. What is this? Oh, I missed one. This one. What is this? Yoru no kurage wa oyogenai. I want to find what I enjoy. Shibuya is a city full of identity. It is here on Shibuya's late night streets that illustrated Mahiru Kozuki, former old idol Kano Yamanouchi, VTuber, wow, Kyuri Watase, and composer Mei Kim Anok Takanashi. 4 young women who are slightly outside the world joined together to form an anonymous artist group called Jali. I also want to shine like someone else. It's not me, but we that we might be able to shine. Alright, interesting. Okay, I'll watch it. Sounds interesting. So basically a lot of like social media, like internet personalities coming together and doing something. Wait, is that a wing? What is, how is there a wing? Is that a cosplay or is that genuinely a wing? Oh, Ria Takahashi is here. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'll watch it. Then we have this one. What is this? Mao no ore ga dorei el. Oh my god, here we go. Freaking slave animes. Mao no ore ga dorei elf yome ni shitanda ga do medereba ii. Zagan might be the most feared evil sorcerer, but when it comes to social interactions, he's the most inept. All these days studying in the dark arts won't help him when he falls in love at first sight with Nephilia, the beautiful elven slave, and spends his entire fortune to purchase her. With no clue how to talk to each other, the awkward arrangement from bumbling sorcerer to timid elfing. Oh, I remember reading this. Or wait, was it something like this? I don't remember. I remember reading something like this, where the guy had to, I remember, was in a lot of, like, when he bought the girl, I remember there was like 3 days he had where he had to like collect the money, and within 3 days he had to collect the money, and and he had to grind a lot for that. I remember, was it this one, or was it something else? I don't remember, but maybe this, or maybe something similar to this I've read. I don't remember. That one that I read, that manga that I read was okay. I wouldn't call it good, but it was okay. But I remember there was a manga like that where the guy had like 3 days or something, and he had to like bring the money in. So he like grinded and grinded and grinded, and he got the money, and he was able to get the girl, save her from the situation. And I don't know, like, that's all I remember. I don't remember if that was this is the one, or if this is something else. Either way, I'll give it a try. I don't know, I might not watch this. It'll depend. If it's just the same old boring generic thing, then I'll wait for the ratings, then I'll see. Okay. What is this? Tensei Kizoku. Oh my god, not this reincarnation again. Tensei Kizoku Kantei Skill Den Nariagaru. A protagonist, Ars Luvert, was here we go. In another world as a young son of a minor noble who owns a small domain. Ars was not particularly strong and intelligent, but he was born with the appraisal skill that's able to see other people's abilities and statuses. Uses the skill to find the best hidden talents in the world to make the small, weak domain into the best. Isekai tale about unification is about to start, featuring the kind-hearted Ars and the unique talents he manages to find. Well, it's an isekai thing. Don't know how good it will be. Like, isekais are hit or miss. You either hit or either you miss. Doesn't matter still, even if you miss, people will still watch it, and I'm one of them. So it doesn't matter, if it's a hit, obviously it's a really good thing, like, oh, you've just found a treasure, like, oh, an isekai show which is like, really good. It's like finding, like, like winning the lottery, or not winning the lottery. It's a bit harsh if I say it like that, because there are genuinely good isekai shows, but it's like, like getting a 5-star character in a gacha. The probability is low, but it's not that low. There are good shows, but most of the time you just lose, and it's still fine because we still enjoy it. It's like junk food. So yeah, it doesn't matter if this is a hit or miss. I'll definitely watch it, and I'll probably enjoy it regardless. So there you go. Oh my god. Oh, this one's actually good. Yeah. Jisan Basan Wakagairu. These two literally get old, become younger. The story of a Jisan and Basan Wakagairu follows Shozo and Ine, an elderly couple who are living quiet life in a farming village. In Amon Prefecture, after eating a mysterious apple, they discover their apple farm. Shozo and Ine spontaneously regain their youth, but after being invigorated, they continue to live life at a grandfatherly pace. Well, obviously, their whole like personalities become like a grandfather and a grandmother. Like, yeah, what else do you expect? They cannot just change their personality. But yeah, this is actually quite wholesome. I remember this. I remember the guy. As far as I can remember, the ones that they were acquainted with, you know, the villagers or the people, they were just so casual about accepting that they literally became younger, and they were like, "Oh, okay, right, good job." It was kind of like that, I remember, and I was like, "Wow, these people are, are so like, you know, they just accepted the fact that literally two old like, you know, people just became young in a matter of a day." But yeah, it's very wholesome. You know, it's quite wholesome. Yeah, I'll watch this. Yeah, definitely. Mm. Okay, Blue Archive. Here we go. Now, here is the thing. I will be reacting to this because a lot of people have said that Blue Archive's story is really good, and I have played Blue Archive. I think I completed chapter 1. I did get a few really good characters as well, but I haven't continued playing it because I didn't have the time. But every single person I have talked to who has played Blue Archive, every single person has said that it has a really good story, which is really interesting to me because, like, I don't know, I see Blue Archive and I never expect a good story. I don't expect it because of, like, you know, how it is portrayed as. You know, like, oh, like cute girls having fun, like, you know, that type of style. But the fact that every single person I have talked to about Blue Archive, every single one has said that it is a good story, must mean definitely that the story is really good. So I'm going to watch the anime, you know. And I don't know, I probably won't get the time. Like, I have so many things that I have to do, like all the other gacha games that I play. But if I genuinely get interested, I might actually resume the game as well, which I'm not really sure if I'll be able to. Like I said, I don't have that much time. But I can at least watch the anime, so I'm going to do that. I'll react to this. Blue Archive, the animation, and we'll adapt the Countermeasures Committee arc. I don't know what that is, but you know. Cities' academies are divided into their own districts and considered mostly independent. General Student Council acts as governing board to manage the academies as a whole. However, group's ability to govern has come to a halt since mysterious disappearance of General Student Council President. Countless issues have begun to surface in Kivotos in the absence of the president's leadership. Avoid disaster, General Student Council requests assistance from the Federal Investigation Club, otherwise known as the Shale. Yeah. In fact, Shale is the city's newest club and the last to be approved before president's disappearance. Accomplish its task, Shale relies on the guidance of a sensei who can help them to resolve incidents around Kivotos. Yeah, the sensei is basically you, the self-insert character. And you know, one of the really good things about this game, I remember the first thing, is that the one particular character actually tells, like, you know, says your name. Like, if you, like, you have to first name yourself, and then you have to properly name the pronunciation, and the character actually tells, like, you know, pronounces your name. That's one of the most coolest things I've seen in a gacha game. You know, the character literally calls you by your name, whichever you've put, you know. So that's one of the most interesting things I've seen. I remember that. And this girl, I don't know what's up with this girl, but I feel like there's a mystery surrounding her. She literally just sits in a classroom, and that's it. Like, from what I've played the game a little bit about, that's all I know. And yeah, and I remember all these characters, you know. Like, I think, like, this girl is given to you for free, this yellow-haired girl. These girls are like lower rarity characters I can remember, and this girl is a high rarity character. She has a shotgun as far as I can remember. I remember it. I've played the first chapter. And this girl is also a high rarity character. As far as I can remember, I don't remember much about her though. But yeah, so yeah, so it'll depend. If I genuinely enjoy the, like, you know, anime story, I might actually resume the game again. You know, because I genuinely got a really few really good characters. You know, I remember, you know, that girl, the one with, I don't know her name. You know, like a white haired girl with, like, I don't know her name. I cannot really describe. She wears like a deep blue dress, and she has like a I remember she uses like a sniper rifle. I think, yeah, white hair sniper rifle. She's one of the most popular characters, I remember. Uh, her face is kind of like, like a very aloof type character. It seems as if she doesn't, but yeah, that kind of character. I don't know her name. Wait, is she here? No, she isn't here. I could have, pointed her out if she was here. But yeah, either way, yeah, I had her. I had a few others as well, who are really good characters. So I might just resume that if I genuinely get interested. Okay. Yeah, this will be the seventh show and the final show that I'll be reacting to for this season. Alright, the next one, this one. Kai to Otome to Kamikakshi. I actually read the manga, this one, in the first few chapters. And oh my god, this show is kind of crazy, especially the art. If people have read this will know what I'm trying to say. Bruh, I will definitely watch this. I really like this character. This character, she's the type of character that I pray for anime to have, but animes never bring them. She has like everything that I genuinely love in a character. And there is a gimmick to her. I remember I'm not going to say much. It's probably going to be spoiling stuff. But something happens to her, and I think this guy's the main character as far as I can remember. And yeah, I'll watch this. Just because of this girl, mainly because of this girl, I'm going to watch it. No other reason. Okay, let me read. An aspiring novelist teams up with an enigmatic college to solve supernatural urban mysteries. Ogawa Sumeriko is a busty bookstore clerk who wants to become a novelist after some writing success in her youth. While strange occurrences starts cropping up around the city, she teams up with the flirtatious co-worker Anashino Ren to look into them. But Ren is hiding a secret of his own. With the combined skill of occult knowledge, what will they discover as they investigate? Yeah, I'll watch this. Yeah, definitely. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, this one. This is one of the most wholesome shows. Shinigami Botchan, the Kuro Maid, third season. I watched season 1, season 2. Absolutely wholesome, really nice. I'm looking forward to this continuation. Duke and Alice will have the fates collide as the untouchable relationship comes to a conclusion. Okay, that'll be interesting. Alright. Finally, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. What is this? Seiyu Radio to Ura. Seiyu Radio no Uraomote. Yuhi Yugire and Yasami Utatane, high school classmates and co-hosts of weekly radio program, paint a picture-perfect friendship to the listeners, yet in reality couldn't be more different. Their off-air dynamic is a whirlwind of chaos and insults. Bruh, that's literally every single friend you have, As their tumultuous relationships unfolds, they navigate the turbulent waters of friendship and rivalry in the cutthroat realm of showbiz. Alright, I don't know, I might watch this. Yeah. So basically friends being friends. Right. Oh, Fable! Bruh, this one. Oh, this one's a good one. I read the manga. I haven't completely read it though, but I remember reading it up until the very middle. This one's wacky as hell. It has a serious, like a thing, but it's so funny, I remember. When you're the infamous prodigy hitman known as the Fable, many things come easy. Being normal person, however, is in fact, being told that you can't kill anyone for a while may just be hardest jobs Fables ever. This was funny as hell, I remember. My god. I will definitely watch this. And I don't know why this is so low, but I remember reading the manga, the very first, I think I've read at least 20 to 30 chapters, or maybe more than that, I don't remember. But I loved it. So I don't know why this is this low. It's basically so wacky, like the character seems like very serious characters, but they do some goofy stuff, as far as I can remember. So yeah, I'll watch this. The New Gate. Okay, what is this? A New Gate is an online transformed game into life-death struggle for players. Thanks to the valiant effort of Shin, the most powerful one of all of them, an end to the game and freedom to everyone seemed within reach, but moments after they defeat the game's final boss, he finds himself bathed in an unknown light and transforms some 500 years into the future of the game world. What? Thrown from simple game gone wrong to strange new land, one young swordsman of unrivaled strength, about to embark on a legendary journey. Alright, interesting. At first it seemed like Sword Art Online, but then they say that he got transported 500 in the future? Right, okay. I'll watch it. Girls Band Cry, what is this? Main character drops out of high school in her second year, aims to enter a university while working alone in Tokyo. Girl is betrayed by her friends and doesn't know what to do. Another girl is abandoned by her parents and tries to survive the city doing part-time jobs. The world let us down all the time, nothing goes as planned, but we want something that we can continue to like. We believe there's a place where we belong, that's why we sing. Okay, interesting, I'll watch this. I always like these, girls forming bands and making music type of shows. It's really interesting. I really like them, and I'm going to watch this as well. I remember there was another, not anime but visual novel, which I absolutely loved. It's called Kira Kira. If you've read it, to people who read visual novels, Kira Kira is another, one of the best stories in this type of genre, where a lot of girls, and there's one boy who makes a band, and the boy has to cross dress, because it's a girl only band. He has to cross dress and play along with them, and the story is very deep with the different character routes it takes. And I remember the story becoming extremely dark as well, especially for one heroine, and it was one of the best girls band story I've ever read. Kira Kira. There's I think two Kira Kiras. Kira Kira. I think Curtain Call and stuff like that. So these type of band type stories I really like. So I'm going to be watching this. Remonster. Oh, this one. I've always wondered why this never got an adaptation. It's finally here. I've read the manga. This is actually quite good. I thought this would be more popular, but I don't know why is it not that popular. It's basically you become a goblin and you actually it's basically like an RPG. You level up, become a hobgoblin, then Goblin King, all that. It's very interesting. I remember the manga was very interesting, but it kind of got a bit stale, where at the middle I remember it basically just got boring, because the same thing was happening over and over again. Fight monsters, level up, get new abilities, it's the same thing, repeated. But I'm going to give the anime a try, and maybe the anime might reignite my interest in it again, and I might read the manga again, because I remember reading the manga and genuinely loving it and thinking, why doesn't this get an adaptation? This is quite old, Okay, after meeting an untimely death, Tomokui Kanata is and reincarnated as a lowly goblin, but he's worked up a monstrous appetite thanks to his new ability allows him to grow stronger the more he feeds. Basically slime. People might say, oh, this is like slime, but I think this came out before slime. Like I said, manga is quite old. I don't remember slime existed when this manga came out, or maybe I'm wrong, I'm not really sure. His feeble status quickly changes, allows him to go stronger the more he feeds. Feeble status quickly changes, rises to become goblin leader. Mix of his past memories, new body, strong stomach, he's taken a bite out of his new fantastical world. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ro, that's his name. Kichi, yeah, I remember all of these characters. Yeah, I will watch this. But I genuinely am curious why this is not that much popular, because it's been going on for a while and the story is actually quite nice. I like it. Hopefully it gets a good adaptation. Okay, what is this? Okay, from here onwards, I probably will not know any of these shows. Dekisokanai no Yobereta Moto Eiyu wa Jikka kara suihou sareta node tsukikatte ni ikiru kono nishita. I can finally go search for peaceful life I've been looking forward to since my past life. Alan, a boy called a failure because he was not blessed by a gift from a god, is actually a former hero who still has memories and powers of his past life. Using banishment from his family's duchy as an excuse, Alan is about to start a carefree journey to do whatever he wants when he comes across an attempt on the life of his ex-fiancée. Former hero wants to live a relaxing life this time around, but the heroic fantasy will life he never wanted is about to begin. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it. Again, it's an isekai. Or I think so. Yeah. No, is it a reincarnation? Whatever. It's a fantasy show. I will probably watch it. What is this? One room he atari futsu tenshitsuki. What? Shintaro Tokumitsu is a high schooler living alone. But things take an unexpected turn when a girl named Toba shows up on his balcony. Not only has she an incredible, pure, and sweet, but there's also something different about her, something divine. Just who is Shintaro's new roommate? What adorable high school jinx lie in store? What? Balcony? They talk about one girl. I can see 5 girls here. What? What is this sorcery? They talk about one girl in these synopsis, and I see 5 girls in these poster. Okay, I don't know, man. I'm not really sure. It'll depend on the rating. Vampire. In no way am I watching this. Unless and until it's done properly, I hate vampire stories. It's just the same freaking thing. I want you to become your thrall. Cross-racing girl. What? And a doting vampire's dangerous cohabitation is about to be. Cross-racing girl. Wait a minute. It's a shoujo, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, after losing her parents and being abandoned by relatives, Mito is left alone in the world. When she's kicked out of the restaurant where she works with no money, place to live, she's taken by Ruka, a vampire. In exchange for giving Ruka her blood as his food, she ends up living with him, a boys' dorm full of beautiful boys with unique personality. Oh my god. Okay, I see. It's an otome show. Nope, I'm not watching this. Right. What is this? Kenka Dogaku. Scrawny high school student Hoben Yu is probably the last guy to expect to start a YouTube channel. YouTube channel revolves around fighting, but after following some advice from mysterious YouTube channel, Hoben is soon knocking out guys stronger than him, raking in more money he could have ever dreamed of. Can Hoben keep this up, or will he eventually meet his match? Right, so it's a fighting show. Okay, sounds interesting. Wait, is this a manhwa? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably a manhwa. Right. If it gets a good rating, I'll watch it. High Speed Etoile. Again, this seems like a racing show. I probably won't watch this. Show follows character Rin though. Rin once had a dream of becoming a ballet dancer, but had to give up the dream due to an injury. Afterwards, she became a NEET and a gamer. Lived in her grandmother's house, but one day she's suddenly thrown into the world of racing. Anime takes place in a new future where latest technology has made it so vehicles can travel 500 km per hour, about 310 miles per hour, safety and securely. Wow. Next generation race event called Next Race is born. Changes the world of racing. Next Racing features AI control support, revolverst mechanism. Newcomer named Rindo will make her debut in the next race and will further revolutionize the post. Yeah, I probably won't watch it. I'm not really interested in racing stuff, you know. Okay, what is this? Shumatsu? Shumatsu Train Dokoiku. Anime story is set in a town with no so ordinary countryside, where a big and strange occurrence is happening in its residence. But a young girl named Shizuru Chikara has a strong desire to see a lost friend again. Shizuru and the other 3 girls board an abandoned train set out for outside world where survival is not certain, which awaits them in the last stop of the doomsday train. Wow, very interesting synopsis. Kind of reminds me of like a post-apocalyptic kind of theme. Reminds me of Girls Last Tour, you know, that type of thing maybe. If it's anything like that, then this will be very interesting. I'm actually looking forward to this. Right. Tadaima Okaeri. What is this? Masaki. Oh, is this going to be like Buddy Daddies? Masaki Fujiyoshi is a stay-at-home spouse and a parent. He has fought long and hard with feelings of being a burden to his loving husband. Hiromu, due to his status and omega. What is an omega? What? Due to his status as an omega and the difficulty they face to achieve the domestic. When the son Hikari was born, the family moved on to an area best suited to raising children. Despite the newfound domestic bliss, family tries to pass her tatters, left behind to pursue the creation of a happy family. When they began to return, Masaka and him I don't know what this line means, but okay. So yeah, it's like a child raising. Oh, there's multiple children here, I can see. Yeah, it'll depend on the ratings. All these shows in the bottom, it'll all depend on ratings, unless and until something really catches my fancy. Because yeah, like these shows seem like it's just going to be okay. Let's read this. Astronaut Takuma, gifted chef, was let go from his job. He lands a gig at an old boarding house named Astroso. Hesitates to accept after learning he must also live there full time. Until he meets the beautiful and charming caretaker Mira, and he's sold. Two begins work together and the connection deepens. But Mira has a secret. She isn't from this world. Oh my god. Up until this line, I was like, okay, it's like a normal show, you know. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. It'll depend on the rating. And then I read this line, Mira is from another world. And I'm like, oh wow, the twist. Right, I don't know. I might actually watch this. Like, who knows? It'll depend on the rating, like I said. But yeah, this last line is like, I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Kind of reminds me of another show. It was way back in the days. What was it called? What was it? It's called Ano Natsu de Mateiru. Yeah. There's that one girl, the red-haired girl with glasses. I remember her. She was an alien, and she came to this world. I remember that show. That was an actually really good show. I remember watching back in the days. That show was really popular. It's not popular now. I don't barely hear people talking about it. Okay. Right. Anyways, what is this? Henjin no salad bowl. What? Okay, this is going to be something wacky, isn't it? Sosuke Kaburaya, an impoverished detective, met Sarah, princess from another world with magical power. Sarah began living with Sosuke and she quickly adjusted to life in modern Japan. Meanwhile, Livia, a female knight who came from the same world as Sarah, found herself lost and homeless, but surprisingly enjoyed her days here. These two people who lived positively despite their situation began to have an impact on Sosuke and the other oddballs in their neighborhood, including a devilish lawyer, divorce agent, and a cult leader. What what type of synopsis is this? Like I said, this is going to be some goofy stuff. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Yeah. Okay, Idolmaster. I'm not opening this. I won't be watching Idolmaster. Okay, this is like a baseball show. I'm guessing. Let me see. Yeah, it's a baseball. I'm not watching baseball. Any type of sports anime, I'm not really that interested. I'm not going to read the video's getting too long. I need to quickly end this. What is this? Karasu wa Arujido Erabanai. World of Flying Crow Humans. What? Trouble is brewing. Yuki is a lackluster second son of regional boss. And North House territory. His younger brother has overtaken him in academics. He's no good at sword battle either. Not that that ever bothers him, so comes out a shock when this boy who claims to have no ambition whatsoever is the one chosen to attend the Imperial Princeton Court. What awaits Yukiya and his new master's intrigue, murder, mysterious drug, an invasion from unexpected enemy? Can they save the world of Yatagarasu, three-legged crows in Japanese myth? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I might watch this. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on the rating again, like I said. Bruh, like, I've watched anime for so long, like reading synopsis of random anime still surprise me even to this day. Like I'm like, where do they come up with these things? It's an enigma. How do they come up with these things? But that's the fun thing about anime. What is this? Rinkai. Story centers around sports of women cycling, which debuted in Japan, World War II, organized competition folded. Yeah, it's a sports show. Yeah, I probably won't be watching. What is this? Yeah, from here onwards, I probably won't be watching anything. Soul Master Man, Token Rambukai Kyoden Moro Honnoji. Swordborn Commander. Oh, I was thinking, like, since Honnoji said, is it something to do with Oda Nobunaga? Yeah, Oda Nobunaga, who was granted as one of the attending servants, Mori Ranmaru. Mori Ranmaru's here as well, wow. Fudo Yukimitsu makes it known that he's proud to be Oda Nobunaga's beloved soul, but clashes with other souls who also call Nobunaga as their former master. Souza Samonji, Henshikiri Hasebe, Yagen Toshiro, the appointed team captain, Yaman Bagiri, Kunihiro must rally a citadel that has fallen. Okay, midst of this all, Sanyo has received an order to depart from the year of Honnoji, the Honnoji event where Oda Nobunaga met his demise. Right. Interesting. I don't know. Well, it'll depend on the rating. I probably won't watch it. Like I said, all these animes I won't be watching. Yeah, I'm just going to open this. What is this? Like a freaking cat on the rural town. Tonari no Yokai-san. Rural town of Engamori. Mountains breeze blows often. Every day there's a mysterious filled with monsters and humans. Gods coexisting by side. Wow. Live each day with their own joys and worries in the house. Buchio lived as a cat until he was 20 years old and was reborn as a Nekomata. Ah. Mutsumi is a human being who lives positive life even though she is concerned about her missing father. Jiro is a crow thing who has been protecting the town for generations. Slightly mysterious, gentle story of connections that occur in daily life of relaxing, heartwarming. You know what? This sounds good actually. Who knows? Depend on the rating. I'll watch it. What is this? Oi Tombo. Seems like an old show, doesn't it? Yeah. Story begins with Igarashi, who is disqualified to be pro. Oh, it's a golf. Okay. Incident thus moves to Kagoshima Prefecture's islands to step up the limelight. On the island known as Japan's last and unexplored wilderness, he encounters a knife girl named Tombo. Isn't Tombo like I forgot. What is Tombo? Tombo is like a Tombo is dandelion, isn't it? In Japanese? Or am I making a mistake? Tombo. I'm not sure. Okay, anyways. It turns out these supposedly unexplored islands have a homemade golf course where Tombo plays every day. She demonstrates genius level prowess, playing every kind of shot with 1 golf and 3 iron. Igarashi is amazed at Tombo's talent, even as she harbors doubt about her only use a 3 iron. Yet hidden deep in Tombo's heart lies a painful sadness. Even though it's like a golf show, it actually sounds interesting. Okay. Wait, is this Mahjong Souls? It's Mahjong Souls, isn't it? Or something like that? Jong Tamapon. Yeah, it's Mahjong Souls. I think this is another game made by. What was this? Wait a minute. It's either made by the Mahjong Souls. It's either made by Yostar. It's made by Yostar, isn't it? Or it's made by some other gacha company. I remember Mahjong Souls seeing it. It's probably made by Yostar. I think. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, it's basically a game adaptation. Okay, I won't be opening all of these. Yeah, cards like these stuff. Okay. What is this? Shinkalion. Change the world. Unknown is a mystery enemy that suddenly appears. Oh, it's a robot mecha show. Okay, I won't be watching this. Nah. Yeah, these are all. Okay. So there you go. That was the TV shows. Okay, let me quickly go through the movies and the other stuff. Okay, movie. Let me take out the TV shows. Let's see what movies we're getting. Blue Lock, we're getting a movie. I don't watch Blue Lock, so I probably won't be watching it. Yeah. I don't really like sports anime. I know Blue Lock isn't really sports in that sense. It's like a shonen, but I have watched the first few episodes of anime. It was not for me. I didn't really like it, honestly speaking. So yeah, but I know Blue Lock is extremely popular. A lot of people in my Discord and everywhere loves Blue Lock, but it's just not for me. I gave it a try, but it wasn't for me. I didn't like it. And I watched more than 10. I went half of the show. I watched it up until 12 or 13 episodes. I watched it, but yeah. Okay, Code Geass. Wow, I still haven't watched Code Geass. I don't know what the hell am I doing. I still haven't watched it. I should watch it. I don't know why I still haven't watched it. Oh boy. Bocchi the Rock! I'm getting a movie! Bocchi the Rock compilation. Oh my god, what the... It's a freaking compilation movie. Okay. Right. That ruined my mood. Trapezium. Novel Trapezium depicts the 10 years of a girl who aims to be an idol. Yu Higashi, a schoolgirl, aims to be an idol. To achieve her dream, she sets out 4 rules for herself. She will not be active on social media. Very good rule. She will not have a boyfriend, she will not stand out in school, and she will make friends with beautiful girls across the country from north, south, east, west. Bruh. That's kind of interesting. Okay, maybe I'll watch the movie. Uma Musume. I haven't watched Uma Musume or played Uma Musume, so I have no idea what this is going to be. So, right. Kurameru Kagari. What? The coal mining town crowded with small-scale miners known as Hakoniwa. Okay, there's a girl named Kagari who runs a map shop, and a childhood friend Yuya who dreams of big breaking free from Hakoniwa and the ever-changing labyrinth-like law. Lately, suspicious sinkhole incident occurring frequently in town beneath to encroach their daily lives. Will Kagari be able to overcome the situation, determine the fate of town? Beyond the challenges, the girl will grow up to. Okay. Okay, sounds interesting. Hakoniwa. Isn't Hakoniwa like the Hakoniwa? Okay, I'm not really sure. Anyways. Wait, is this Kurayukaba? Business is slow for the Otsuchi Detective Agency. Sotaro and its juvenile sidekick Saki take any job that comes along, even the one sounds like more risk than it's worth. It's festival season in that city, but away from the public eye. Wave of mysterious differences has occurred. Newspaperman hires Sotaro to investigate, suggesting answers might be somewhere in the dark, the notorious archaic maze that is in the city's physical, social, and more underground. Sotaro subcontracts the gig to Saki, but soon enough regrets it when the kid alone goes missing. Damn! Now Sotaro is obligated to venture into the dark himself and confront its dubious subterranean denizens, including malicious Laughing Masks gang and the renegade police squad piloting fearsome Demon 463 armored train. Bruh. That's a lot of things happening. Okay. And we have Detective Conan. It's been a while I've stopped watching Detective Conan because it just like has so much fillers. I feel like I might need to get back into it. Detective Conan is genuinely so good. Wait, Gintama? What is it? Oh, this is like a compilation movie, I'm guessing. Critical Cut, Courtesan of Nation arc. 20th anniversary. I'm really looking forward to Ginpachi Sensei. Ooh, when that is going to come, you know, true comedy will be back, you know. Like people who haven't watched Gintama, they have no idea what they're missing. And this might actually be a good starting point for them. They might watch Ginpachi Sensei, and if they like it, you know, they can start Gintama. Because, oh boy, Gintama is so good. One of the best shows I've ever watched. Okay, Muroke, Dear Friends. Yuri series, okay. Spin off. Full Energy, seems like some idol show. Right. TV short, let's see. Right, let's move on. Special, no results. Fantastic. OVA, only one. What is this? Shin Yaranaika. There's only one OVA coming in spring? Really? Okay. ONA, there should be some ONAs. Yeah, there you go. Sandland, the series. What is this? Excuse me. The far future, war has destroyed the entire. Okay, for people who don't know what ONAs are basically animes, but they're like all released at the same time. Like all these 13 episodes will be released all at the same time. You know, something like that, I think. Like JoJo's, part 6 was an ONA, so all the episodes came up at the same time. Okay, in the far future, war has destroyed entire Earth, leaving only barren wastelands when the supply of water is controlled by greedy king. In search of long-lost lake, Sheriff Rao asked the king of demons for help and got the king's son, Beelzebub, and his assistant, Thief. Together, they unlikely to set off across the desert facing Dragon Bandit, deadliest foe of all, King's army itself. First off of Sandland series anime episodes 1 to 6 are titled Akuma no Oji and is based on the film adaptation of some new footage will premiere alongside episode 7, which is the first episode brand new arc titled Tenshi no Yusha. Oh, it's a manga. The source material is a manga. Wow, Beelzebub has a very cool character design. Thief. Yo, this sounds very interesting. I'll watch it. What is this? Tsuki demo kirai na ama no jaku. Is she an oni? Yearning to get along with others and not be disliked, first year high school student Hiragi finds himself unable to say no to whenever someone requests something of him. One summer day, while unsuccessfully carrying out yet another request, he encounters an oni, there you go, girl, named Tsumugi, who has come to a human world to search for a mother. She does whatever she pleases, and the complete opposite of Hiragi. Slow, mysteriously begins to fall, and their adventure begins. Wow, sounds interesting. It only has one episode, but it is a long one. I'll probably watch this. Rising Impact. It's a golf, yeah? Oh my god, what's happening to my internet? Bruh. Hello? Did my internet just... Oh no, there you go. Young boy Gawain. Oh my god, the Knight of the Round Table Gawain is here. Lives in a mountainous rural area with incredible love for baseball. Baseball? Wait, that's... No, this is... What? And making the ball really fly. Oh no, I can see where this is going to go. One day he runs into a visitor to a small area and she introduces him to a sport that can really make a ball take flight. Golf. It takes one shot and Gawain is hooked. When his grandpa's approval, he sets off to Tokyo with mysterious woman to learn all he can about golf, encountering many colorful cactus and obstacles around them. Okay, it didn't go like I was expecting. I was thinking this is going to be some show where like the guy hits a baseball with a golf club. I think it was going to be something wacky like that. But no, it's a normal golf, thing. And yeah. Right. How many episodes? There's nothing written here. Okay. And then we have Saint Seiya. I haven't watched Saint Seiya at all, so maybe I'm not really that but I'm sure people who've watched Saint Seiya will be excited for this. And I think that is it. There you go. And this music, I guess, nothing. And there you go. That was Spring 2024. So I'm going to summarize which shows I will be reacting to from this season. Konosuba Season 3, number 1. Mushoku Tensei, number 2. Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer, number 3. My Hero Academia, number 4. Bison Wolf, number 5. Mahou Koukou no Rettosei, number 6. And then we have Blue Archive. Where is it? Blue Archive, number 7. 7 shows. A lot, but yeah. Okay. So there you go. That was that. So I saw all the animes that will be coming. Honestly speaking, this season has a lot of shows, like a lot of actually shows that are looks very interesting, and it's actually a lot of shows that I actually know about. For example, like I said, I know, like I feel like I know half of these shows. I've somehow read it or something. I know about this one. I know about this one. I know about Fable. I know about Remonster. All these shows I actually know about and I've read before. I know about this one. I feel like I know about this one. I'm not really 100% sure. I also feel like I've read this one. Again, not 100% sure. So yeah, all these shows I have actually read and know about. So obviously all these shows that I've read and know about, I'll definitely watch them on my own. That's why I'm saying this season actually has quite a few of them, which I will need to watch. But yeah, the main ones are obviously, as we saw, the 7 main ones that I'll be reacting to. And yeah, so that is it. So that was my reaction, not reaction, sorry. That was my video on Spring 2024 animes. Yeah, so thanks for watching. This was me going through them and seeing which interests me. And hopefully, watching these alongside me maybe made you interested in a few of them as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, I'll make a separate post on the community section, giving out all the shows that I'll be reacting to later on. When I think of the schedule, which day I'll be reacting to what, I'll post a post like that over there. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.